Andrew, you're a recently qualified bike rider.
I am.
And you've documented your journey on this channel.
I am. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
And I've got some news.
You got some news for us?
Yes.
What's that?
I'm going to do my CBT. Have you got any tips for new riders?
What, like yourself?
Yes.
I have actually, yeah. And I suppose some people might not think I'm in a position to give tips out, but I think I disagree actually. And the reason for that is that I've just been through the current modern system of doing it. My first tip, and I saw this through observation, I think before you start with any training or even getting step foot on a bike, I think you should go and speak to somebody about some gear.
Right.
Because it's like right now, we're filming this video.
Yep.
I can't feel anything. I'm totally warm, whereas you're feeling a bit cold, aren't you?
Yes,
Claire?
I am. Yes, that is true.
What I saw when people were doing the CBT is that they were turning up with non-biking stuff. And I appreciate not everybody can go out and buy biking stuff straight away. And you might think, well, I might not stick to it, so it's a bit of an investment. But I think if you're going to go and invest in the training, it's part of it, unfortunately, in my opinion. And people might disagree. But the reason why, one, there's a safety aspect. And there's some people that'll think, well, I'll chance it. That's personal choice. But I wouldn't. But not only that is, when I did my training, it were in November. And December, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went into December.
Yeah. And also I did my CBT back in August. But if you don't have the right gear on, it's not only a safety thing, but it's a warmth thing. And if you're cold and you get cold, you know that you'll get cold.
Yeah, I do. I do.
And real good, proper biking stuff, it keeps you warm. So if you're out, you're outside all day. Even if you're outside all day in a town or something, you're going to feel cold, aren't you, in your normal clothes. But the thing is, it's not like if you're out running or walking. A lot of people might think, well, I've got a walking jacket, I'll stick that on. But it's not like that, because you're not actually doing any exercise. You sat still. Okay? So, and you're listening to a tutor. So that's number one. Number two, I'd watch some YouTube videos about it, just to try and get some idea. I think that helps a lot. You know, just have a look, see what's expected.
Yeah, watch other people.
Watch other people. Because how do you feel about it at the minute?
Slightly nervous about it.
For what? What's making you nervous?
That I might fall off.
Okay. Yeah.
Or that I might zoom into the bushes.
Yeah. If you've got access to a bike, go and sit on it. So like my bike, sit on the bike and take the stand off and just get used to it. That goes a long way, just being sat on it. You know, even if you just like roll it backwards and forwards, obviously don't turn it on because you're not under friction. But if you're on a flat surface, just so that you can get used to the weight of the bike. So you can do that. Just don't drop it, because we love her. But I think that would go a long way, you know. Yeah,
okay, I can do that.
Brush up on your highway code.
Well, I thought because I was a driver, I knew my highway code.
Yeah, so did I, and I did miserably when I started looking at it. There's loads of stuff that I'd forgotten about because I just pay attention to what I need while I'm driving. But by doing your theory again, you're going to need it if you're going to progress through your biking.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is as well, some people might disagree with this and think, well, no need for that. But it's all about safety. When you're on a bike, you're more exposed. Mm-hmm. So you've got to take that personal responsibility for your safety, because everybody else can miss you. Yeah? So by taking that personal responsibility, that means that you've got to be up on your theory of the road, know how to read the road, know what the signs actually mean.
Actually, I didn't think of it that way. Yes.
So there'd be my tips for, not just for you, but for anybody that's starting. The clothing, I think, is a huge thing. It's a huge thing. I think it's something that gets overlooked. There were plenty of people when I was doing my Mod 1 and Mod 2 that were absolutely freezing because they didn't have the clothing.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it were affecting the performance. So what are you expecting from it then?
I'm expecting to love it.
Yeah.
Get a little 125.
Yeah.
And potter around.
Is that what you want to do then?
Yeah, I think so.
I know you've said to me you've got absolutely no desire to ride a bike like this.
No, it's too big for me.
Let us know in the comments whether you think she'll change your mind. One thing I would say is you think it's too big for you.
Yeah.
But you don't know, do you?
No, that's right.
Yeah. Why not sit on it and see what you think?
Okay, can I get on it? I can't tip it over, can I?
Well, we are on a bit of a slant.
Okay, are you sure you want me to do this?
Yeah. So, if you move forward a little bit, can you get your feet all the way down there? Oh yeah,
I can, but I can't on this side then.
because you're on a bit of a lead.
Yeah.
That's why. What does that feel like?
Feels big.
Does it?
There's no way I can ride about on this. Feels great.
It feels big.
It feels big, but it feels great. I'm just going to go for it.
But you said what? You don't think you could ride that?
I think it's possibly a bit too big. However, you hope I don't want to ride this because you'll look out the window and it won't be there. I've gone on my travels.
I'm surprised at that. Have you sat on this before?
I think so, yeah.
I'm surprised that you're on the tiptoe.
Yeah. I'd get something smaller than this, like a little monkey or something.
Is that what you love
Yeah.
them, don't you? Yeah, them little ones, smaller ones.
That's what I'll get, something like that.
Yeah.
You can get on the back of my monkey.
I don't know if that's
Maybe we can't put that
that
on.
makes, that's legal. That's interesting.
I'll try and get off now.
Yeah.
That's going to be harder.
Can you? Which way do you think is going to be best for you
This
to get
way.
off? I'm trying not to
Laugh.
laugh, not to hold the bike.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. You see, there's all this type of stuff. This is what I'm saying. You think it's going to fall over, and you don't know what the
Yeah, you
tolerances
need to
are.
get on it and touch it and whatever to understand.
So, do you think that you'd ride round on a bike? For your
Yeah.
day to day.
I don't know. I couldn't go to the shops
Why not?
unless I got a basket on the back.
Well, there's scooters, isn't there? I know I was talking to somebody who said he does his weekly shop on a Vespa.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Right, maybe then.
I don't think you should. But, so, and then expectations from your training, what do you think is going to happen with that?
I think whoever trains me is going to be quite frustrated.
Why?
Please be patient.
Why?
I've never ridden a bike before. I don't know anything about the gears, how it works. I don't really understand. I know you'd touch this and you'd do that, but I don't know how you ride a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing you got to think is that that's how most people are.
But you turn that, I know you turn that.
One thing that I would say is that I'd imagine from an instructor's point of view, the
Yeah.
worst thing is somebody that thinks they know how to ride a bike
Maybe.
but doesn't know.
Maybe. And I'll listen to the person that shows me, but I need them to be really clear with what they're expecting me to do.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say is it's, you just got to be honest with yourself. There's nothing wrong with being scared. It's going to take you out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But then you'll get comfortable with it. It's like anything. You will get comfortable with it. And the payoff is huge. It's just the most amazing thing that you can do. So I'm really pleased that you're going to do it. And you're going to get some really good training. You're going back to S&K, aren't you?
Yeah.
The place where I learned.
Yeah.
But you're not going straight into a CBT, are you?
No, they do a session before the CBT to understand and learn how the bike works.
Yeah.
And I think that's good for me. I know you didn't do that, but that's good for me because I don't really know how the bike works. I've seen you on the bike.
Yeah.
But, you're quite smooth and I don't really know what you're doing. I know, like I said, I know you're tweaking and turning or whatever, but so I'm going to have a session before then to show me the bike.
Called a pre-CBT, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a pre-CBT, and I noticed, with speaking to the guys at S&K,
Yeah.
they said that one of the issues with booking training online is that you don't get to speak to somebody.
Yeah.
And it could be that you need some work before you actually book in for the CBT. 'Cause
I do.
Now, when I did my CBT, somebody were asked to come back for a bit more tuition before they took it.
With the CBT, I think you go straight out onto the road.
The road bit comes at the end of the day.
Right.
You've got plenty of time to practice
Understand this before.
being on a bike with no traffic and you're just in an enclosed space.
Okay.
It's other cars can't get on it. It's not. There's no access
And
to
what
the
is
road.
it? Obviously, it's a 125 you're doing it on, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do it on a moped or you can do it on a 125.
I don't want to do it on that Kawasaki thing that you did.
No, you're on a 125.
Oh my goodness,
You're
okay.
on a 125.
Okay.
The thing is, when you do get on a 125,
Yeah.
obviously it's different to a push bike. There's more power in it, but they're not crazy.
Yeah. Good.
It's not crazy power. So you'll feel it.
Yeah.
You'll
And
be able
what
to feel it.
happens when in the afternoon when I'm on the road, I'm a 125 and I'm right at the back because everybody's in the front because I'm going really steady. That's probably not that good, is it?
That don't matter. That don't matter. I think what they'll do is they're going to want to see you keep up with traffic
Yeah,
and
no, I
everything
understand
else,
that.
but you will have had the experience. You're thinking of going on the road as you are now, but you'll have done
not good.
a day. Well, more than a day, because you're going to do pre-CBT.
I am doing that, yeah.
And, you know, you're not going to be scared of going, no, I don't want to do it. And that's it. And it might be, you know, that you have a few sessions before you do it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I need to feel safe. So if that is what it is, isn't it? If I need to do a couple, then I'll do a couple.
well, you need to feel safe. The
Yeah.
instructor will need you to be safe.
Yeah.
So everybody's looking out for
Yeah,
you. They're
yeah,
not going to, you know, have you doing it if not. It's getting used to the controls.
I don't want to wing it.
No. It's a real shame that there ain't a facility where you can go and just try a bike.
Maybe there is.
Maybe there is. Does anybody know? Because obviously you can't.
I like that.
You can't get on this.
Well, I wouldn't feel safe unless my
No,
feet
I
don't touch
wouldn't
the
feel
floor.
safe.
Plus, it's your bike, and
I
you'd be
wouldn't feel
upset,
safe
wouldn't
to be on
you?
it.
If I zoomed down there by accident, it'd be awful. We've watched girls on bikes on YouTube, haven't we?
There's some really good riders though.
Yeah, I know.
I
yeah.
think
Well,
it's different
I'm going to
now.
be really good.
Things are different now. I think, you know, back in the day it were quite a male thing.
Well, it's been very encouraging when I've been looking at your comments. Lots of ladies have commented to say, my husband did it and now I do it. And they enjoy it, and that's very encouraging.
Well, I'm hoping for you that
Yeah.
that's who's going to support you.
The ladies.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be more help to you.
Yeah, please
Don't
be
you?
gentle, because I am a total and utter novice. So
I
please don't expect miracles. And you be patient as well.
I think it's amazing what you're doing though. I do. I think it's amazing that you're going to try it. Nerves is healthy. It's going to keep you safe.
Yes, true.
So
Watch this space.
watch this space. We've got a few things going off on this channel now. As I progress with my riding, we've got the Kawasaki to get sorted out, and now we're going to see Claire's journey.
The MotoGP girl.
And as a few people have said in the comments, you'll end up a better rider than me, and I hope you do,
Why's that?
because I know that you're going to be safe.
Right, okay. Yep.
Because if you're a better rider than me, I can concentrate on my riding, can't I?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you know, main thing is that one, you're safe, and two, that you love it.
Yeah.
So I hope you do, because this could open up something massive. You never know. It might not be for you, but then again, you might be saying, let's go down to Lake Como.
Yeah, if you don't try it, you don't know.
I know everybody have said in the comment how cool Claire is, but she really is. I can't wait to see how she gets on, and I hope you follow her journey. So we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me.